Welcome back to another episode of Chopping It Up with your boy, man. I got my dog in here with me today, man. Major, what's up, brody?
Man, you already know how we
What's
coming,
good? What's
brother.
good, man?
Yes,
How you
sir,
been,
man.
brother?
Been coolin', man. How you been,
Shit,
brother?
I've been living, fam. Can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Everything A1, fam. No cap,
Right.
but shit. How you been living though, bro? It's been a minute since we linked up.
Yeah, man, it's been a little minute, I think, since the pool party and shit,
Facts,
man.
boy. It's been that was like 2 years, like 3
Yeah,
years. It's
man.
been a hot little minute, fam.
Yes, sir.
So shit, fam. What you got going on lately in your life, man? Like what your hustle's been like and shit, man. I know you been doing your clothes and all that and your music. You still with the music? I know you pushing that shit still.
Yeah, I'm finna drop something new probably like next month, so probably like a week or two after this drop type
For
shit.
sure, hell yeah. That's with the clothes or the music.
That's with the music and shit, yeah.
yeah,
I
that's
probably run some clothes and shit too.
Yeah.
Come early next year type shit, new drop and shit like that.
Hell yeah, for sure. That shit fly. That dirty laundry shit, well, I been fucking with that shit. You know, I caught the little with the hoodie with the pants and the slides and shit, man.
Yeah.
Shit fly. Y'all go fuck with my boy shit, man, for sure.
Hell yeah, appreciate
Hell
that.
yeah, no cap, man. Shit, man. Besides that, bro, what's been up with you?
Shit, man, just cooling and shit for real, you know, trying to get everything in order, man. Shit been wild, so, you know, just trying to keep this shit running, man, you know.
Yeah, I already
Keep
know how that
delivering
shit
it to the masses and shit like that, man.
No cap, boy.
Hell yeah.
But shit, man. Shit, you seen that shit that been going on with Blueface and Lil Baby?
Yeah, man, I was checking that shit out, man. That shit be watered down as hell, man.
That shit crazy, boy.
Yeah, hell
That shit
yeah.
crazy as a bitch. That thing I think when he say in that song he just dropped, what it's called, I forgot the name of that bit. I don't know what he named that bit, but he say how you let another grown man feel on your booty. He told Lil Baby.
Yeah, that shit wild, man. You know, I think that should be all for the public too, man.
That's
that
publicity
should be
stunts, boy.
yeah, publicity
Boy,
stunts.
they be knowing what they doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, that shit worked though, bro. That shit get the views up. You know what I'm saying? Like even back in the day, that's a strategy them niggas used to use back in the day. Like 50 beefing with old Ja Rule. That's what them boys used to be on. That shit run the numbers up for sure.
Hell yeah, for
That
sure.
shit worked. Them boys probably don't even got no real pressure behind the scenes, but
Yeah.
you know, mainstream they gonna make it seem like something.
Right.
They probably done work something out behind the, you know what I'm saying? Behind the doors and shit.
Cause you know Blueface, that nigga gonna stay. One thing, he gonna stay in the public eye for sure.
Yeah,
With all the little goofy shit he be doing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like he got a mean little marketing scheme.
Nah, that boy know what he doing. I tell my hat to that boy smart.
Hell yeah, for sure.
What that label was, he just started MILF Records. You seen that?
All with the little chicks and shit.
Yeah, he signed both his baby mamas. He just signed Rock to that bitch, man.
Yeah.
Having both his baby mamas beefing and shit. That shit be crazy.
Hell
He
yeah.
playing that toxic shit to a key.
Hell yeah. I couldn't do that shit, man. But you know, to each his own, you feel me? I like mine's cool, laid back, you know, and out the way.
Like, that shit ain't for everybody, bro.
Yeah, hell
like, that boy, it's a sacrifice, man, cause you putting yourself out there for real, like in front of the whole world. You showing your ass for real, you know what I'm saying? So that shit take a certain type of a person, like personality for real.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That shit ain't for everybody, but yeah, that shit wild, man. You be seeing the comments be going crazy. They be flaming up his first, I think his first baby mama, what's her name, Jaden.
Yeah.
Talking about she look like Drewski, Stewie, all this crazy ass shit.
But you could tell he fuck with her. You know, he love the little chick, so that's his preference. You feel me? So it just be like. Motherfuckers be all in somebody else's business, don't know what she probably done been through with them, you feel me, holding them down,
they probably been rocking for a few.
Hell yeah, for sure.
That being solid shit go a long way.
Hell yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? He can't even knock that shit, but
hell no.
He keeping it player too. He got both his baby, with both his baby mamas still, Rock still.
Yeah.
That shit wild, fam.
Yeah, that shit be wild.
And that shit with you seen that shit with Osiris lately, man? Been going on with him.
What's that?
Where he was, it was him and who he was beefing with, Fulio. He wasn't really no beef, but they got into it recently. Like Fulio told him that Fulio came out and said that Osiris gave him the drop on Youngboy and shit.
Oh yeah, that shit right there, man. That shit crazy right there. Cause at the same time, shit, Osiris, that nigga like a cornball. You feel me? So I mean, if he did do that shit. That shit still wasn't for the public eye for Fulio to put that shit out there like, oh, this nigga gave me the drop. You feel me? And if he didn't give him the drop, because I heard it was some bitches up there too that gave the drop out too. So it's like, shit, Fulio just bogus for putting that type of info on the internet anyways. That
been his game plan since the jump though. That's the type of time he been on, like just trying to start drama with niggas and shit. That's how he run his numbers up for real too, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. But that shit be goofy shit. Nigga really be dying about that type of shit, man.
Nah,
So
no
it's
cap.
like just a drag. That's like really another form of snitching. Cause how you gonna just throw this shit on the internet? You feel me? And if he was to give you the drop, you still like niggas be moving backwards as hell. Hell yeah. I don't think them niggas know the detrimental of that internet, man, and what that shit really capable of. You feel me? Like
bro,
a lot of niggas ain't playing. You feel me?
About that internet shit, bro.
Hell yeah, niggas don't be playing about that shit for real, man.
Shit, Instagram done caught a lot of bodies, boy.
Hell yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, all that shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro. Shit, better off keeping that shit off that shit, but you know,
hell yeah.
Niggas be so addicted to that clout, boy. That clout of drug.
Once they get that first hit and going viral and shit like that, nigga be ready
they might try to do some other shit, you know what I'm saying? But they see the numbers ain't hitting the same high when they get into it with niggas, so they like, man, I'm finna stick to this. This was working, you feel me?
Right,
and then before you know, that's like the only way you can make your bread type shit. It's like you stuck doing that shit for real. It's like you know that fame shit. That shit here one day gone the next. So them niggas be struggling to stay hot for real. So they gotta do whatever they can for real. So
hell yeah, shit. That internet a whole business though. You ain't even you could do shit. I be on that motherfucker to make my money for real. Like,
yeah, bro, there's too many ways to make money on that bitch, bro. You see, you could music, podcast, whatever business you got, you could promote that bitch. That bitch free marketing.
Hell
you know
yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
It's a lot of shit. Niggas, you gotta know how to utilize that bitch the right way.
Hell yeah,
you using that shit for the wrong thing for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's too much bread out there, bro. Too much bread out there. Be going out there like that.
Way too much, man.
So, yeah, shit. Well, yeah, I'm gonna see how this podcast shit go. You feel me? Cause like how we was talking about earlier, you make one podcast, bro. You get the right person on your joint, that bitch go viral for real too.
Yeah, hell
yeah. I feel like, man, 2023, bro. That's that shit. That's the wave right there, bro. Podcasting, bro.
For sure. Yeah, shit. And it's an open lane out here in Tampa, you feel me?
Ain't too many niggas doing that bitch,
Hell
bro.
No. You gonna start running your shit up, you gonna see niggas start hopping on the wave, all that shit. That shit where it's at.
Doing that shit for real.
Hell yeah, that shit where it's at, man. Everybody need that little exposure, you feel me?
Yeah, bro, that shit, yeah. And too, like, stay connected with your people and shit. You know, it's a lot of my niggas I don't really be seeing for it too much, but you know, that podcast shit, that's a platform, bring your people on and real deal get like a deep conversation going with them and connect with somebody on another level. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I fuss with that shit too. Like me and you, for example, I ain't seen you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? To this podcast shit came out. Now we got a chance to, you know what I'm saying? Parlay, chop it up. You know what I'm saying? All that.
For sure.
You know.
Hell yeah, because I don't even be, you know, I'm light on the net when I should be going a little harder on the net, you feel me, and really motherfucking exposing my brand and shit like that, but I just been laid back, you feel me? I was overplaying my hand, going so hard on that shit, like I overworked myself, so I had to end up taking a longer break than I should have if I was just spacing the shit out right, you feel me? So, nigga, I don't really even be doing interviews and shit like that. Nigga, I be so, you know.
That shit be tough because it's only so many hours in a day. And nigga trying to do so many different things all at once. You feel me? Trying to spread yourself so thin. It's like, man, I got to focus on what's working. You feel me? I got all these different ideas, but shit. I know me, I be having a million ideas, but it's like, man, I can't do everything, bro. I got to focus on one or two. And go with that shit, bro, for real.
And just lock in, because a nigga still got to pay the bills, man. Facts, so it's like, if a nigga ain't, you know, doing something that's paying the bills, hell yeah.
You got to keep your foot on the gas. You got something that's working. Because shit, a lot of people don't got something that's working. For real, a lot of people be out here fucked up. So shit, if you got something that's working for you, man, stick with it.
Yeah, for
stick with it till you get something that's solid and better, and you can ride off that. But till then, you got to do what you got to do, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shit real out here, bro.
Hell yeah,
it's
for sure.
For real.
You still locked in with the music and shit there?
How man, I done took a little break, man. Like we said, like I feel like I was doing so much different things. I feel like all at one time, bro. And then when you got something that's already working, and then you trying to do some other shit, and you doing that shit for a little bit, and you see it ain't working, it's like, man, you gotta come to the point, man. You gotta see where you want to put your time and your efforts at. You feel me? And then at the same time, like, trying to figure out like what life you really want for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like you be looking at on the news, on media, you see all these people dying behind these crazy shit, like all these rappers dying, getting two different shit. So it's like, man, you gotta sit back and think like what life I really want for myself type shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. But I do got a passion for music. I love that shit for real, but I done took a little break from it from now, but I be thinking about coming back for sure.
Hell yeah, you know, we had a couple joints, man. We got How I'm Rocking, you feel me? That's one of my top songs for real. Top streaming joints, man. Make sure y'all go tap in with that one.
That joint's still up.
Yeah, then we had the No Boufoulet too. Yup, that was that joint too, man.
I ain't gonna lie, we was swinging that day.
Man, that shit was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I had fun that day like a bitch, but
yeah, that shit, nigga, and it happened so quick. I promise you, the party was like probably 2-3 hours, bro. That bitch felt like a whole day, just because it was like how shit was happening. Like, nigga, I think it was my birthday too, so it was like niggas.
Oh, that was your birthday that day?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I didn't know that shit.
Hell yeah. So that shit was lit. Motherfuckers was. Nigga running over the grass, all type of shit.
Man,
police came, broke that bitch up.
Troll came like 3, 4, 5 times. I don't even know how much, man.
Hell yeah.
Shit, man.
Niggas was doing flips off the motherfucking roof, all type of shit.
How long we had? We supposed to have that bitch for like way longer than we did, bro. They kicked us out that bitch early, bro.
At least a day.
Us on no bread. We didn't even get no bread back or nothing.
But niggas had so much fun. I ain't even care about that shit, bro. I was like, that's some shit I'd never forget in my whole lifetime. Like, nigga, we really brought the city out for that one. Like, I was surprised.
A lot of people
I was surprised. Like, yeah, that shit was hella lit.
A lot of people came out for it. Yeah. And I'll be missing that shit, bro. I might come back, man. I'm still a young. I still got time for it, but this time around, man, I'm gonna do that shit like straight for the love of the music, bro. No expectations, bro. Just do this shit 'cause I love this shit for real. Like last time, I gave that bitch a little bit my effort.
Yeah.
I see that shit ain't working. You know what I'm saying? I want to give up. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? But niggas gotta do that shit 'cause you love it. You feel me? If you doing something 'cause you love it, and you winning either way. 'Cause even if you ain't seeing nothing back off that bitch, it's like, man, you still get a chance to do something you love for real. So you know. But yeah, I'm trying to get something like that going. But see how this podcast shit go, man. I'm gonna see. I fuss with this podcast and shit too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
shit go hand in hand with all that shit. So we gonna see.
That shit the move, just to be able to express yourself and all that type of shit. Like,
bro.
Niggas need that. The culture need that. You feel me? So, and there's a lot of niggas out here that motherfuckers ain't up on. So, this give them that opportunity to really, you know what I'm saying, speak their mind and what they got going and shit. Like, this shit gonna be good for you, bro, and everything.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I hope so. I hope that shit jump.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no cap, bro. No cap. But shit, buddy. How you been dealing lately, man? I know you done lost a couple people close to you, fam. I know I did too, bro. That shit be crazy, like for real, that shit, fam. How you be dealing with like with me, fam? I lost homeboys, you know what I'm saying? So, but I know you, fam. You done lost like blood relatives, bro. So I know you. Who was your little brother, right? Twan, man. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, appreciate
Rest in peace,
that,
little bro. I know that shit. I ain't never lose a sibling before, bro. Like how you be like. How you got to find the strength to keep going through life, fam? I know that shit gotta be hitting you hard, fam. So.
Yeah, shit, man. I be just damn near grinding my way up out the grief for real. Like, I don't even be like, I don't try to like.
You try not think about that shit sometimes.
But that shit, like the most unhealthiest way a nigga could possibly do it. You feel me? So
I be finding myself doing the same thing, but it's like I be like trying not to think about it, but then at the same time, you don't want to feel like you trying to like forget about them either. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep their presence alive. So.
For sure.
I be having my good days and my bad days with that shit, but it's like, I be finding myself getting in that mode too. It's like, man, I'm gonna just grind, chase these dreams and shit. But then it's like, man, I don't want to feel like I'm forgetting about my, you know what I'm saying, about my people for real.
But if that shit deep down in your heart, you feel me, you know what's up. But it just be like, if you fuck around and try to just like not sweep it under the rug, but that type of shit, you feel me, you gonna look up and it's gonna be coming out in a different place in your life that you don't, you know, nigga, you might be arguing with your chick or something and go overboard just because you ain't dealing with your mental. You gotta definitely dial in and deal with your mental. I had started losing niggas young, you feel me? So it was like after my first, you know what I'm saying, closest brother, you feel me, he had passed away, like, nigga that came up with me.
Brother?
No, he wasn't my blood brother, but he was like, you feel me, yeah, like my cousin type shit, but he was staying with me, like, nigga, like, type shit, like, he was basically on the run his whole life, you feel me, like,
grew up with him type shit.
So, but I was like, my mom would be trying to kick him out, like, oh, he gotta go. I'd be like, I'm going with him then, you feel me, like, shit, she used to be like, damn, like, all right, just let him stay, like, that type of nigga, like, you feel me, so once I lost him, Nigga, I just was like, I ain't never really felt shit since, you feel me? Like, I got to losing, hell yeah, I got to losing my cousins, uncles, nigga, homeboys, nigga, looking around like, damn, nobody I really, you feel me, had started with even around. Niggas is locked up doing 25 years or just crazy ass shit. That shit be just wild, like.
That shit open your eyes, bro. That shit make you think, boy, like, about life for real. It's like, damn, bro, like, that shit'll make you watch how you move and shit, like, make you move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I'm trying to be here for mine, fam. Like,
hell yeah.
I'm trying to be here for mine, dog. That shit make you want to change your life for real. Like, I know, at least for me. Like, make you want to stay away from certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Watch how you move, watch who you be around, all that type of shit.
Hell yeah, I move hella slight. Like, everything I do is calculated, you feel me? Like, I don't just be out here just moving any type of way. Like, none of that shit. Like, I don't.
You can't, boy, that shit.
That shit'll cost you. I done seen it cost too many niggas, and I'll be just trying to learn from the next man mistakes, you feel me? Because I done made hella mistakes myself, too. So it's like, nigga just want more. Nigga want more for his kids, himself, you feel me, his family. Like, I want to be able to turn my family up, you feel me? That's the main objective, you feel me? So that should be wild, but I'll be trying to deal with it, and you know, but my clothing brand was behind my first brother that had died, you feel me? So I just try to I try to put all that love I got for him into something and just, you know, go up from that and be like, you know, bro, this for you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know he's still staring down happy as hell, you feel me? Like,
yeah, that's for sure, boys watching over us, for sure.
Hell yeah, for sure.
You originally from Minnesota, right?
Yeah, Minnesota, yeah. St. Paul, Minnesota.
That's where you born and raised type shit?
Yeah. Well, shit, I was back and forth because I was down here a little bit for like middle school and shit like that. So it's like I know a lot of motherfuckers in Tampa. This is my second home. I fuck with it tough.
Nah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nah, that shit real though, bro. I know for me, bro, like last year, I lost two of my homeboys, bro, back to back. Man, my boy Henny. Long live Henny and my boy Hugo. Long live Hugo, bro.
Yeah, rest up, Brody.
Man, my first homeboy passed April 17th. Then my second homie passed, and 5 weeks later, bro, in May. So it was like back to back, like two niggas I grew up with for real, I love for real, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's crazy, bro, cause it's so much coincidence in the way they passed. It's like they damn near passed the same exact way, like hitting the club, getting into it, some nigga, boom. One thing leads to the next. Before you know, man, the boys lose their life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that shit'll fuck you up. And then, you know, like when shit like that go down at the club, you know, you got niggas want to pull their phone out and record and shit. You feel me? I wasn't there for neither one of them, but I seen that shit through the phone. Like my niggas like laid out and shit, like brains blowed out and shit, bro. That shit'll fuck you up, bro. You see some shit like that. I know every time I close my eyes, boy, I be seeing that shit. That shit crazy. That shit. You know what I'm saying? But life keep going, dog. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep them boys in your mind and your heart, bro, and keep they image alive for real, and just keep moving, bro. Cause shit don't stop for nobody, fam. Like
right.
Shit don't stop for nobody. You still got your own family to take care of. You still got your own money you gotta make. You still gotta handle shit, but it's like you still gotta deal with shit at the same time. So it's like coping with that shit, dog. That should've put you in a dark place. That should've turned you cold for real, but you know, mental health a motherfucker, bro. It's a lot of people dealing with that shit and it's a lot of people that ain't dealing with it that should be dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just.
And I'm definitely one of them, bro. Like I really gotta take that time to really, you know what I'm saying, like really grief and try to, you know what I'm saying, let some of that shit out, like. Cause that should have come out a whole nother way you don't want it to come out, and you done end up crashing out of some more shit.
Crashing out, throwing your life away, dog.
Hell yeah.
That shit ain't what it is, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit ain't what it is at all. Yeah, no. They got too much shit to lose out here, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
Graveyard, prison, that shit ain't for nobody, bro.
Hell
I don't be wishing that shit on nobody, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure. And that's when I see some of the homies, they be so caught up in the depths and shit like that. I don't be trying to minimize it or nothing like that, but I'll be like, bro, you got to keep going, my nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, you got to just keep pushing it. You feel me? Like, bro and them want you in your best state. You feel me? They don't, like, if you think if them niggas had an option, they'll still be here. You feel me? So you got to just push what's best for them. And I'll be just trying to think like that. Like, you feel me? Like, just keep pushing, my nigga. Like, don't let that shit pull you down, you feel me?
No, you can't, bro.
And
You
just
can't,
keep
fam.
your relationship with God close, you feel me? Like, God gonna, you know, make sure everything's straight, you feel me?
Time, bro. Time gonna heal you up, fam. Time gonna do
Hell
it for
yeah.
you a little bit. Type shit. I know in the moment, fam, that's all you could think about, dog. Like,
Yeah.
even for me, that shit done been like a whole year and some change, but really, that's really like no type of time, but
Yeah.
it feel like just yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Like, it feel like just yesterday, like that shit
Yeah.
just come and go, like nothing, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But yeah, shit gotta keep moving, fam.
Yeah, because you'll look up shit. Maybe the third year you'll be like, all right, I don't really feel it like that. You know, we drinking, hanging out, you know, not celebrating, but, you know, partying for my nigga, you feel me? Past celebration type shit. But then you'll look up year 4, you might got other shit going on in your life, and that shit just hit you way harder. Like, damn, my
Facts,
nigga
boy,
really gone.
that's how that
Like,
shit be, like day to
that
day.
shit, hell
From
yeah.
one day to the next, that's how that shit be for me, though. Like, one day I might be chilling, like, I
Yeah,
don't even really be thinking about shit too much. Then next day that shit hit you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you ever fuck with like them psychedelic mushrooms or anything like that?
No, I
That
haven't.
trippy
I
shit.
haven't
So
for real.
it
Yeah.
was a few weeks ago. I was fucking with them shits, man. I had took me some little mushrooms and shit, and that shit really did put me through like a therapy session for real. Cause of, like
Yeah.
I had been ignoring that shit for like a little minute, and that shit just like made me like sit down and like deal with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I cried and everything. I ain't cried so long. You know what I'm saying? Them shits had me crying all type of shit.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
gotta
I be fucking with
you
them
gotta
shits
let
every
that
now and
shit
then.
out for sure.
Yeah.
See, I'll be like, I'll be overthinking, my nigga. So it just be like, I can't even like, I don't really do drugs. You feel me? Like,
No, that's the best way to be sober.
I don't be doing shit. So it's because it's like I got an addictive behavior too. So
Me
if
too,
if
cousin,
I
me
like
too.
something, like I used to be a heavy smoker. Now
Yeah.
I can't even smoke. The shit's so strong. I be like, nigga, I'll be hot in the motherfucker. So I just be, you know.
Nah, fast. I'm the same way.
Yeah,
You
hell
ever
yeah.
got this like what's been a couple of your vices? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know with that type of personality, bro, you done picked up some vices through your life. Like for me, I know I'm the same way. I can relate.
Yeah,
Like what's been some shit that you done been like, all right, I gotta leave this shit alone for real. Like this shit ain't no good for me, or I might be doing this shit here too much.
Shit, tree for real. I used to be, but it bring out my creative side. You feel me? So it was just kind of hard to break that shit.
Like
but
finding that balance. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
but I was on niggas since I was a young and been on probation, so I had to stop early. You feel me? So it's like I never like my older years. I ain't never really smoked like that. I might hit the blunt here and there, but. Shit, I know I can't smoke. I'll be like, hell no.
No, for sure. Yeah, and I'm the same way, fam. I done had to sit myself down sometimes, tell myself, man, like, you gotta leave this shit alone. Like, tree, for example, I done been heavy in the tree before, like, man, like, this shit making me lazy, unproductive, all type of shit, making me, I might got this, and this to do, but this shit got me like, fuck that shit, I ain't doing that shit today, like, put me in a whole nother headspace. A lot of people be, like, underestimating, like marijuana as a drug in itself. People be like, man, that's shit's whatever, but nah, that shit. You could abuse anything, fam. Like, you could abuse
sure.
tree for sure.
Yeah, I used to be on the drink heavy too, like the lean and shit.
Yeah,
but
I ain't never tried that shit.
Yeah, that shit. I mean, it be so good, my nigga. Then
I be
you
hearing
get
about that shit be good. That's why I be scared to try
that.
it. You know, really got me scared to try that bitch, cause I know that bitch addicting, bro. Like,
Hell
you go to like fiending for that shit. If you already like at that level and you stop, you know what I'm saying? That shit have you like. That's the thing I be scared of. Like anything that's like physically addicting, I be scared of it. But
for sure.
Like you don't went through like withdrawals and shit, like coming off that shit, like dealing with that type of shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, that shit damn near like liquid heroin. You feel me? So it's like, but that was like in my younger days. I was sipping that shit. Then that was when that shit was like $20-$30 a line. You feel me though? Activists and shit like that. But shit, now that shit be damn near high as fuck. Like that shit. Nigga be killing himself off that shit for real, and niggas just be thinking that shit cool, man. We ain't support no drug usage, none of that shit. Like
that shit'll fuck you up, dog.
Hell yeah,
that shit'll fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? But that shit be doing like that shit numb you type shit, right? It's like it's like it's an opiate. That's what it is, the opiate, right?
It just. I mean,
so like
shit.
if you going through shit type shit, like bitch might be abusing that drink like that for real. Shit,
just even on the cool side too, you just be feeling
just vibing.
cool. Yeah, like
good.
like nigga, if you rap or something, you probably go in there and just freestyle some shit. You wouldn't even be
that shit
like,
sparks your creative. Like
that shit how you write, but it just how you like, nigga be having you too high. So and it'd be like the after effects, nigga might be throwing up, you know what I'm saying, all type of shit, and don't go to jail like off that bitch and you been sipping for a minute. You get the withdrawal and all type of shit. Like
that withdrawal shit be serious, bro.
Hell yeah.
They say you could fuck around and die going through withdrawal.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. How they say you supposed to come out that bitch? Like you supposed to like sip your way off that bitch, right? Like little by little type shit. Like
shit, I don't even know shit.
Like you just went cold turkey before, like.
Yeah, but I mean I wasn't like hooked on that bitch. You feel me? I was just sipping here and shit like with the homies. Like it wasn't like I'd just wake up like, oh I need a cup, I need some drink. Like no, you feel me? I'd be sipping. Probably was if anything I was just a heavy weed smoker for
real. Yeah, for sure.
Hell
yeah. Yeah. Nah, it's a lot of different shit out there, bro. Even besides drugs, fam, like it's other vices, like life full of vices, my nigga. There's a lot of distractions out here. Like I done had like going with that addictive personality shit, man. I done been addicted to gambling, all type of shit. As a jit, you know what I'm saying? I was like a stick up kid, you know what I'm saying? Addicted to that type of shit, that adrenaline junkie type of personality, that like looking for that rush type of shit. But But it's a lot of different shit, fam. Like. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never been deep into that, like gambling and shit? Like,
shit, I am right now. Shit, I got a ticket in right now on the baseball early car. You feel me? I'll be, hell yeah, I'll be fucking with it. But you just gotta play it. It really ain't no way to,
it really ain't no right way to do it.
It ain't no right way, my nigga. Either you hit or you get hit, you feel me? But if you know what I'm saying, kind of study, just know what you doing, you feel me? Like,
putting up your rent money on that shit.
It'd have been times, you feel me? Like, it ain't got crazy, but shit, it's like I don't know. It'd be a nice little outcome if you play it right. You feel me?
So,
Hell yeah, I fuck with it.
That's it. Yeah. That's how they get niggas, dog. What you do mostly is like sports betting.
Yeah, I do like sports betting and shit. Not too big at the casino, but I fuck with like war and blackjack shit like that. Poker, I'm cold at poker. You feel me? Just from being in a joint. You feel me? Like, nigga, that was my bread and meat. You feel me? So, motherfucker had to win. I done lost everything, been hungry as hell at the end of the night. So, you feel me?
Yeah, you seen at the Hard Rock, they about to start taking sports bets.
Yeah, I need that. I need that bad.
I don't know if they gonna do it like through the phone, like a mobile app that you can bet on.
Yeah.
Or you might gotta go in that bitch and place your bet. But I know they about to start taking sports bets for real. That shit gonna be lit.
Hell yeah, they had it before, but they took it down. It's like a mobile app. And
they had that bit for like a week on it, right? Like
real
quick.
Like a week.
I seen that shit, but they was still going to court about it. And then I guess them Indians, they put that bitch up anyways, like as they dealing with the shit. Like they ain't even had an okay or nothing. They put that bitch up just on their own type of time. Put that bitch up. They had to take that bitch down like a week later. The state made them take it down.
Hell yeah, I was sick about that. But you know, they got the bookies and shit out here, so that should be really everywhere for real.
Yeah.
Nigga run up, every day you could damn near run up 5 bands, 10 bands, you feel me? That's all how you pacing that shit and know what you doing. Fucking with them experts, but I've been kind of studying this shit, so I'm getting a little cold. Niggas got
You feel like you could be like profitable over the long run, like you could crack them type shit. Like
hell yeah.
If you study that shit for real, you could come out on top, right?
Hell yeah.
I know with everything else, like automotive games they got in the casino, ain't no way to beat them, bro. Like blackjack, you might win short term, but the long term, you ain't gonna win. So I be feeling like, but with sports, it's a little different because it's not a set game. It should change every. You know what I'm saying? Like the odds change every new couple of weeks, whatever. So I be like, damn, it's a way to crack that shit for. I be seeing somebody be hitting on that shit on Instagram and shit. They be showing they plays and shit, but I be wondering, you know, some niggas be flogging.
Yeah, some and you gotta watch out too, cause a lot of them niggas will sell you the opposite team they taking, and if they got hella customers, they know they clients finna be dropping 5,000, 10,000 or whatever. You feel me? That shit'll fuck with that line. I believe all that shit rigged, but that's a whole nother topic, you feel me? So I kind of, nigga, how I do it, I'll be studying my shit, then I'll just go find like a over or under on the game, you feel me? Kind of study the pictures, all that shit or whatever. If it's basketball, you know the players and shit, you feel me? And you just got to know where to pace that shit. You can't go chasing nothing, or I don't do parlays, I do straight games, you feel me? Like one game I might drop a band on, or you feel me? Might parlay sometimes, drop 500, 2 bands on the shit, you feel me? And, you know?
You ain't never seen a bookie run off with a bag? Like he
Hell
got cracked. No, that shit.
Hell no, these niggas be shit. These bookies be 100 out here, you feel me? But, you know, these niggas shit, if they win, they gonna want that paper for real.
Yeah, that shit ain't nothing to play with, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. But these bookies, they be hitting.
They be hitting too.
The house always gonna win.
Yeah.
You just gotta be that nigga to creep in and catch that bet that ain't nobody betting for real, or you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta just tiptoe around that motherfucker, pick up here, pick up there. You feel me? That's how that shit be.
For sure, yeah. I seen some fucking they got the AIs now, that chat GPT shit and all that shit. They got the AIs like studying the games now and studying players and all the stats now and giving niggas like picks and shit. So I wonder how that shit gonna change the game. That shit probably fuck up the boogies. For real. You gotta put that shit in there.
Yeah, hell yeah. I got a couple of them apps too, man.
For real, them AI shit.
Yeah, but that should be on point. Like it'll tell me like how much they finna score, and that should be close as hell. Like
close, huh?
It might be a game or two off, nigga, but that bitch will be close. So I know if it's at like if the line at 7 points, this is baseball I'm talking about too. So if the line at 7 points, nigga, you know what I'm saying, and they got the game set like maybe one team score 5, one team score 6. I'm gonna take that over, you feel me, and shit. Most of the time that bitch be hitting. But these experts, they gonna give you like teams and it be odds. That shit goes so deep for real, bro.
Yeah.
That shit deep as hell. But it's where it's at.
Yeah, I be wanting to fuck with it, dog. I be scared, fam. I already know myself, dog.
Yeah.
I catch one little win, this thing, you know, I might want to put a whole bag up. I'm like, man, this shit too sweet, man.
Yeah, you just gotta pace yourself,
you
bro.
gotta
That
pace
shit.
yourself for
If
real.
you gonna play like that shit like a business, you feel me? You can't just be. Next thing you know, you over here losing everything. That shit don't even be worth it.
That shit don't make no sense, fam.
Hell no.
Yeah. I already know it be niggas real deal. We losing everything for real. Like,
hell yeah.
Shit, in the casino where they let you put up your car title, your deed to the house, they take all that, right?
At the casino?
I think so, right? I think that's how
Probably.
they go. I done seen videos of niggas going broke in that bitch, bro.
Hell
like,
yeah.
That shit ain't.
It's good to hit the casino like once a month with probably like 4-5 bands and just see if you could double it. Hit it with your chick or some shit like that. And, cause usually they bring that little good luck or just hit it dolo. You feel me and shit.
That's how you gotta look at that shit. It's like recreation. You ain't trying to make that shit no full time job.
Hell
man.
no, that shit definitely.
Man, shit. I remember, man. When I was locked, right before I came home, right, I had a bunkie. He was telling me he was a pro gambler and shit.
Yeah.
He was a white boy. I forgot his name, but he fucked around. He told me he had a system for blackjack, like a way to crack him. So I'm listening to him. Like, Woody, tell me how you doing it, whatever. He's like, man, this is what you do. You gonna go in there. It's called the Martingale system. He said you gonna go in there. You gonna find a table. You gonna play your minimum hand. For example, if the minimum hand is like $10, and you know how they got the max on it too for like $1,000 or something like that. So if you find a table for like $10, you probably find it the max probably be like $1,000 on that joint. So he said you play the minimum, boom, $10 hand. If you lose, you play a $20 hand. If you lose, you play 40. You double up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said you could lose like 5 times in a row, and then once you hit, you drop that down to 10, and you be profitable like $10. So I'm like, he telling me, I'm like, damn, that shit makes sense, cause you lose 5 hands, you win 1, you still winning.
Right,
so I'm like, damn. For example, you might lose like the first 2-3 hands, but each time you double up, once you win, you get everything back plus a profit.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, that shit makes sense, cause you could lose like 7-8 hands out of 10. You only winning like 1 or 2 out of 10, but you still profitable. So I'm like, damn, that shit makes sense. So
hell yeah.
I fuck around, I go in the casino, man. I'm trying that shit. First day, I'm hitting off that bitch. I'm like, damn, this shit working for real. Second day, I go back, I go to hitting off that bitch. I'm like, damn, this shit real for real. Fuck around, bro. Where you fuck up, what that system is, it's not likely, but it'll happen. If you lose like 10 hands in a row, you double up too much, and you ain't gonna be able to catch yourself type shit. Like you gonna hit the max bet, and then you gonna be in the hole type shit. You gonna lose everything you just made for like the last probably couple days, couple weeks. You probably fuck up all your profit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I don't know if it's any like concrete way to beat the casino for real. Like, I mean, they know what they doing, fam. They don't got all that money for no reason. I feel like the only way to beat blackjack is counting cards, fam. For real, like that's the only real way. But they catch you counting the cards, they gonna kick your ass out.
Yeah, and there's a lot of motherfuckers that be knowing that shit for real. I just don't be shit. Like, I go play me a hand or two, you feel me? But that system sound like it, you know what I'm saying? There's some pressure for real.
Yeah, that shit work till it don't. Then your ass gonna be hurting, boy. Your ass gonna be...
Shit, because they catch on to your system. I feel like they be having a button up there and all type of shit.
They ain't dumb, fam. That's the reason, that system right there, that's the reason they got the max bet, you feel me? They can't, they only let you bet a certain amount. Cause like if you go to think of it like, damn, why the casino don't let me bet this much money or this much money? It's like, nah, they got a max bet for a reason. Cause if it wasn't no max bet, you could double up like forever. You know what I'm saying? You that way like that, you'll crack them for sure. But that max bet, that's where they get that stop from. Cause then you have to drop back down low.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? So.
Hell yeah.
Type shit, yeah. But yeah, them Indians getting that bag in, boy. Them son, they getting that money for real, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
They really blessed for real. Like the way they got their situation set up, cause they got their shit from like I think it's like the government behind them type shit. Like they the only ones that go up in the casino. Like you can't, ain't no regular motherfucker go. You know what I'm saying?
All this shit they land.
Yeah,
we came and took
they
took that shit.
Mm-hmm. They got their own. They be having their own police force on their own shit. They own fire. They got everything on that bitch, bro. They got their own jails in that bitch, bro. They'll lock your ass up. You fuck around the casino. They got their own little holding
That's
cell.
why they be paying their ass like each month. Like if you from a certain reservation or
you
know what I'm
bag.
saying? Hell yeah, you getting that bag. Your kids, if you have a baby by one of them, your kids, you still getting that bag.
You good?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was this one old boy I knew through my people, man. He was I think his daddy was Indian. He might have been full-blooded Indian, bro. But they was paying him. It wasn't in Florida. I think it was more up north, like one of them tribes up north. Yeah. But the way they had that shit set up there, if you stay on their land, like you gotta live on. If like you got they blood and then you live on their land at the same time, they'll pay you like 30 bands a month, bro.
Hell
like
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, to be part of their tribe, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you getting like 30 racks a month, bro. That's chicken right there.
Hell yeah.
You don't even gotta work for them.
Yeah, that should be. That's how I be back home and shit. They got a lot of them little reservations and shit, or res or some shit. I think it's called type thing. So whenever you that tribe and shit, and you stay on that land, like
I wish I'd have been in that shit, man. My mama should have been Indian for real, bitch.
But shit, really, that's just the government paying them back from taking their land for real, like shit.
That's the biggest mafia in the whole world.
Hell yeah.
Government, boy, them boys savage for real. Like the way they just came back in the day, dog, and like straight slaughter shit, fam, and just like put their foot down for real. Yeah, but it's like damn, the way they did the Indians, like they done did black people bad too, man. They don't be looking out for them. Like I feel like
they trying to give like some little shit back in Cali, but that shit, nigga, they been taking from niggas our whole little time. You feel me? So that should be like, that should be wild, man.
Yeah. Your daddy, he black, right? Your pops?
Yeah, yep.
And then your mom's what?
Pakistan,
for sure. Yeah. But you close with your Pakistan side of your family?
No, not for real. Cause shit, my her dad that was Pakistan, like shit, we kind of ain't really meet him for real. But but her like kind of like our grandpa and shit. But he, you know what I'm saying, he like Mexican, so we kind of grew up under him type of shit.
For sure.
You feel me? So. We ain't really get to meet our Pakistan family and shit.
Yeah. So you in tune with like the Chico culture and all that. Mexican
but
shit,
you know, back home, we don't really, like Minnesota, we don't really got, it ain't, I mean, it probably is like Puerto Ricans and Columbus, but it's like really be like Mexicans, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it'd be like black Mexicans, Ethiopians, white shit like that. So when I came down here, I got to meeting the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, you feel me? Like, all that shit was different. I'm like, damn, this shit exotic out here, for real, like. Nigga, I fuck with this shit.
Yeah. Shit different out here. I fuck with Florida, bro. Yeah. That shit way different. Up there in Minnesota be cold as a bitch, ain't it?
Yeah, it be cold. It definitely be cold. But if you grow up there, you'll be used to this shit.
You be used to that shit, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, what you like better though? You like that sunshine shit better?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, shit, man. This shit do be hot as fuck sometimes,
Yeah, but this shit just be exotic just to, step outside.
This shit tropical for real,
yeah. You been out here your whole life, right?
Yeah. I'm born in Temple, born and raised in Temple,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever leave this bitch. Like, it's my city. I love this shit for real, but I don't know if I left for real. I probably go hit up like Miami or something. I fucks with Miami, bro.
Yeah.
You done been out there and shit before with Miami? And
shit?
Hell spend time out there. Yeah.
I fuck with Tampa a little harder though.
The
Miami just be too much shit going on.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I don't be. It be hella shit going on.
Yeah. Tampa a little bit more laid back, but this shit going up too, man. Shit.
Yeah, this shit.
Last couple years, bro, this shit been blowing up, man.
Yeah.
Tom Brady came and turned this bitch up for real. We got the sports team and all that. We got another good quarterback on this year too.
Yeah, hell yeah. Y'all
do something this season.
Well, Minnesota, I think week 1, that shit had me hot. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, bro.
That should be crazy.
Yeah.
But shit, it's like the Bucks, my second team. You feel me? So it'd be like it's all good.
Yeah, I fought with the Bucks, man. We finally got some shit going. We done been known as a trash team for so long, man. This shit feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's how the Vikings been. And we finally get some little weapons. Them niggas get the. I just can't put it together. I've been a Vikings fan my whole life. That should be having me stressed out for real.
Nah, I feel you, bro.
That should be wild.
Yeah. You be fucking with any of like the boxing shit, UFC, any of that like combat sports. Yeah, bare knuckle boxing shit.
Yeah, I'll be fucking with it. I'll be definitely fucking with it.
You put money up on that shit too, or no?
Not the bare knuckles, but shit like UFC and shit like that. I don't know if they got the bare knuckles on the betting line. They probably do. I ain't seen the shit yet.
Man, you seen I think it was the last UFC they just did that boy Izzy, how he lost. You seen that shit?
Man, I was betting on him.
I was gonna say, man, I hope he ain't put no money up on that shit. I know a lot of bitches lost their bread fucking around on that fight, dog. Cause Strickland was a big underdog, man.
Yeah, then he was just walking up on him like with the little. I'm like, bro, if you don't knock this nigga ass
out, bro.
Like,
he came in with some little he's trying to do like a little Philly share, like some Floyd Mayweather shit, like coming up type of shit. But it's crazy because Izzy like a certified kickboxer striker, bro. And Strickland supposed to be like a wrestler type of shit. So and that boy stood up with him, bro, and whooped him, bro. He whooped that boy, man. He can't even.
Yeah, you can't deny that. I'll never bet with Izzy. And I think he was like a hell of a favorite too. He was like, I had to add him onto my another team. My other team had won. I added him on like as the last leg of my parlay, like a two-leg parlay or some shit. Yeah. I'm thinking I got that bitch locked. Once my first team hit, I'm like, all right, Izzy gonna finish off the night right. Next thing I know, this nigga in there getting his ass kicked.
Goddamn.
I'm like, that's why I be thinking like sometimes that shit rigged, cause I'm like, this nigga
that's a lot. That's a big bag for somebody, bro. If they would have rigged that shit, and they know what's coming. Put that money up on Strickland. That's a big bag for somebody, bro.
For sure.
Yeah. But they say that boy like, I think he's like 1-2 out of his last 3.
Who that?
Izzy.
Oh, Izzy.
He done lost. He lost to the Brazilian cat. What it was, Pereira. He lost to him. Then he got a rematch. He got his belt back. He won. And then now with Strickland, he lost. So he lost the belt again. So. Well,
he's done for, man. He is not reliable at all.
Nah,
then you gotta wait for his dumbass kick. He throwing like little weak ass kicks. I'm like, come on, bro. Where is that kick at that I seen in the highlights before the fight?
Yeah.
That bitch was nowhere in sight.
Yeah. We'll see that boy need a real winning streak to come back for sure, man.
Yeah, for sure.
He probably get a rematch for his belt. Let's see how he look again in a rematch against Strickland, but. I don't know, bro. I was watching the highlights and shit, bro. He ain't look like himself, man. Like, he was looking like he was scared of him or something. Like, he was scared to engage with him. Like, I don't know, but But with that fighting shit, like, you probably don't. I don't know. Some days you probably just ain't feeling like yourself. Like, it's so much like shit that come into play, fam. Like, you might have had a bad camp or dealing with an injury. You know what I'm saying? That you ain't even talking about because you ain't gonna come out and say that you injured or nothing like that.
Right.
So it's like, it's so much shit that come into play with that shit.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, them boys be living a different kind of life, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That shit ain't for everybody, bro.
What you feel about with that Shakur and Tank, man?
Man, I got my money on Tank. If that shit need to happen though, I want to see that shit, dog. That shit'll be a good ass fight.
Yeah,
I like Tank, fam. I like Tank, dog.
Who you think his best opponent to be though out of all them? Like,
who's Tank's best opponent?
Yeah.
Like his best matchup?
Yeah. Cause I don't know. I feel like Shakur kind of his.
Yeah.
Like
I want to see him and Shakur and him and Haney, bro. Him and Haney will be a good ass fight, dog. But I like Tank in both them fights, dog. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Tank that dude, but you know Haney got he undisputed right now. Haney, right? He got all the belts, so they need to make that fight happen for sure.
Yeah.
They was trying to make Haney versus Shakur happen, but they couldn't come to terms on the negotiation and shit, bro. Them boys, that money came up and them boys wasn't feeling what each other was saying, so they couldn't come to an agreement on that. But that should have been a good ass fight, though. I think Haney already about to fight somebody else. I don't know if we got an opponent picked out already, but I would have liked to see him and Shakur for sure.
Yeah, because I think Haney, he trying to hold on to them wins, man. And I don't think he ain't all that bad to me. So it'd be like, I don't know, man.
You seen his? I think it was his last fight on Lomachenko. You seen
Yeah,
that shit?
he was barely won that.
A lot of people saying that they felt like he lost, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people said Lomachenko won that shit, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
And I mean Tank, that boy, he goes savage. So it'd be like hard.
Yeah,
like
bro,
him and Crawford,
Tank, bro.
them niggas different.
Yeah, that'd be some shit if they can make that shit happen. But they probably won't though. Tank versus Crawford. That'd be a crazy ass fight, bro.
I think they like two different weight classes, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
I think Crawford said because they asked Crawford about it in a couple interviews and shit. They said that boy Tank will have to come up to him. Yeah. Type shit. So he said he ain't going down to Tank.
Hell no.
That shit too lit.
You see what happened with Spence when he tried to go down to Crawford.
Yeah. He came down from another weight class?
Yeah, Spence went down. Hell yeah. And that shit wear on you when you that size and you gotta lose all that weight in.
Man, well, you probably losing so much muscle. If you ain't losing the weight the right way, bro, you losing so much muscle and you gonna be dehydrated, bro. All that type of shit. So yeah. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, bro. That fight, bro. That Crawford versus Spence. I had a dream. Yeah. I had a dream Crawford knocked that boy out in round 9. And that shit happened. That shit came true. I wish I would have put some money up. I was with my dogs watching that bitch. I told all them boys, man. I told them, I'm like, hey, before the fight started, I told them, I'm like, look, man. I had a dream Crawford knocked that boy out in round 9, bro. I'm telling you, that shit came true. I was like, damn, that shit real. I wish I would have put some money
down there had control of that whole fight for real. It was like, that shit was not close, man.
Yeah, he put it on that boy, bro. He whooped that boy for real. I ain't gonna lie, it was straight domination. Like, that shit was one-sided, like, all the way from round 2. Like, it was clear, like, who, you know what I'm saying, who was dominated for real.
And he got to go up to his weight class, I think.
Yeah. Oh, he got to go up to Spence, you said?
Yeah, he got to go up to Spence weight class and shit for the rematch.
For the rematch?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, shit. I still put my money on Crawford in the rematch. Yeah. Just from watching the first one.
How dominant that boy was.
I don't know, Spence gonna have to come out with some whole other shit, man, for real. If you want to try to do something.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, he ain't look too good in that first one, bro.
Yeah.
That shit did not go his way. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But shit, who else you would like to see get a match made between that boxing shit? Like, who's 2 fighters you want to see that they've been ducking each other type shit?
Shit, really, I like to see motherfucking Cholo and what's his name? Cholo, right?
Charlo?
Charlo, yeah.
Yeah, I think his name Charlo.
Charlo, I like to see him and who is he finna fight?
He about to fight Canelo.
Canelo, yeah. I want to see that. I want to see that.
Yeah, I'd love to see that shit. Who you like? I think they fighting this month, matter of fact. Yeah, probably like next week, I think. Next weekend.
Yeah, they damn near is.
Yeah. Who you like in that fight?
Shit, I probably have to ride with Carlo, what's his name?
Charlo.
I have to go with the nigga for sure, man.
I like Canelo, though.
Yeah, Canelo nice, though. He nice. Motherfuckers be underestimating him.
You gonna put money up on Charlo?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely.
You seen his brother got slapped backstage, bro? You seen that shit?
Yeah, I saw
boy, Caleb Plant, right? Slapped him.
Yeah.
He slapped the life out that boy, man. Boy ain't swing back at nothing, bro. Like, I don't know. But they came and like broke him up type shit, but he kind of just like took that shit, bro. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that street fighting way different than that boxing, man.
Well, facts, bro. Them boys take off them gloves. That's a whole nother game, bro. Like, that's why that bare knuckle boxing shit so crazy to me, bro. Them boys really taking off their gloves for real, like.
Yeah.
Cause them boys be throwing fast with the gloves. Like, imagine they take off their gloves for real. Like, you ain't.
That should be different. You hitting bone on bone shit.
Yeah, that shit different, bro. That shit different, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You be fucking with that bare knuckle boxing shit?
Yeah, lightweight. I'm just getting hip to it for real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been in like 2 events. They be coming to Tampa and shit. I be fucking with it. Yeah, I've been out there like twice.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to catch one of them then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
That should be a vibe. That shit be bloody though. Them boy be having this shit leaking, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Real knockouts and shit like that.
Every fight that you see gonna be damn near knockout. Every other fight gonna be a knockout.
Yeah.
When they put that line up out them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know if I'll do some shit like that though, bro. That's the bare knuckle shit. You ain't gonna have no. I feel like you can't have like a long career for real. Like
you can't though. I wonder if they doing that shit just to get to boxing or whatever they doing or something. Some niggas just got the heart for that shit.
Then again, the bag. like fighting that shit?
Shit, probably not. Cause
it's
it
some
ain't
new shit. It's a new organization, so.
Yeah.
But I think they might be paying better than the UFC though. Like entry level, like starting off, they might be on.
Yeah, probably entry, but shit, them UFC boys, they making a bag.
Yeah, they making a bag. It's a lot of people be complaining about the pay and shit, but I know if you get big in the UFC, you got a bag for you.
Hell yeah, for sure.
But the boxers, boxers making that bag for
you. Yeah, them boxers, that should be a whole different bracket right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Nah, for sure. Yeah. That shit be crazy as fuck though, bro. Like, I want to go to a boxing event. I ain't never been to a boxing type shit.
Yeah, them shits be lit out there in Vegas too, man.
Yeah, that shit be lit. Go out there. Them ringside seats be like, what, like 20 racks and shit to sit ringside?
Yeah, probably about 20, some shit like that.
You gonna be out there with all the names, bro, all the big names. You gonna probably see Mike Tyson out that bitch. Probably see fucking everybody out that bitch, bro. Like, you'll never know who you might bump into out that bitch, bro. Like,
you gonna be out there in they furs and all type of a lot of pimping going on, man. You know, hella shit.
Fly shit. Mm-hmm. Y'all like to go out there, bro. Go fuck with Mike Tyson, crazy ass, bro. You ever watch this podcast, Hot Boxing with Mike?
Man, I think I seen like an episode. I want to say with who? I think it was a Boosie episode or some shit.
Yeah, that
he was
shit
talking about his daughter or some shit like that. Shit like that.
Yeah, bro. You seen? I think Mike Tyson asked Boosie if he was gay or some shit like that. You seen that shit? He fucked around and asked him some crazy shit, bro. Like, he fucked around and said something crazy. I forgot exactly what he told him, bro. That shit was funny as hell. Boosie was snapping. I think snapping. I think Boosie was snapping on like Dwayne Wade for letting his son do that shit that he was doing. Cause you know how he let him. I don't know. I guess he transitioned or whatever. He let his son like turn to a girl or some shit. But like Boosie like talking shit about him and shit on the internet and shit. And then he fucked around and went on Mike Tyson podcast. And Mike Tyson asked him some shit like he fucked around. He said like why you so angry about like this type of situation? Is it cause you gay? Or some shit like that. He has a son like that, bro. That shit was funny as hell, bro.
But that shit kind of be like true for real, cause like why you so worried about what the next person doing with they self? Like I don't be against you do what you do. As long as you don't approach me in a way that I'm uncomfortable with, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Like
that's facts, fam.
You know what I'm saying? Boosie be saying like one of his managers or something gay, so it just be like. I don't know, but I mean, he be just so. I feel it like when they pushing it on the kids, and that's different. Like, don't push that shit on my kids. Don't you feel me? I don't agree with that at all. You feel me? But if that's how you live your life, live your life.
Live your life. For sure. That's just Boosie though for you. That Boosie. He gonna say the first thing comes to his mind without even like thinking for real. Like,
for sure.
That's how Boosie been on for real.
You could tell he done calmed down since he done caught that case and shit. And they was just like they was clowning him for a second. Like, nigga, grow up. Like, you still on that kid shit, worried about the next man and what the fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to just prove that you so real in the image. Like, you feel me? Just nigga, relax. You feel me? Like, be cool.
Yeah. You seen that last thing I seen he was you see he had got a tour with her. I think it was like his baby mom and his daughter and shit. You seen that shit?
Yeah.
He fucked around, came out, he made a whole diss song about that, bro. Say he got this song, talking about he diss songs his daughter and all this other type of shit. And I'm like, damn, that's pressure, bro. That's pressure right there. That's your daughter, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's your baby girl. It's like, you know, they probably make up later type shit, but that's core right there, bro. Come on, say you ain't fucking with your daughter for real.
But I'm telling you, bro, you feel me? You'll see. I know you got like one kid?
Yeah, I got one.
So, I mean, it just be different when you got like 3-4 baby mamas you dealing with, and it's like, they'll push you to that point, you feel me? Like, you really just trying to love on your kid, but you got to damn near still, like, have love for the mom in a way, too, but you feel me? Like, they'll be all in it trying to get your bag and just, that shit be wicked, bro. That shit'll push a nigga off the edge, you feel me? Like, to where he really is feeling like that, like, little girl, I done bought you this Benz and all this shit, like, trying to get you in the right mindset, and you just letting your mom water you down, you
put that shit in your ear.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm glad I don't gotta do none of that shit, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm still with my baby mama's wife, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank God shit going smooth. I'm, you know what I'm saying, do everything I can to make shit work, you feel me? But so far so good, you know what I'm saying? But I already know I be seeing what my homeboys be going through, man, dealing with their baby moms and shit. Like, I know that shit ain't what it is, bro.
Yeah,
baby mama drama.
No.
Yeah, no.
Cause shit, you look up one day, you probably beefing with all 2, 3 of them. You be damn, this shit a super headache. Like,
kids and
yeah,
all type
that
of
shit
shit.
just be. And see, I'm like, I don't know. I be like super in my kid's life. Like that's what my life revolve around.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it be like when I can't holler at my kid or talk to my kid.
That shit make you sick,
though. Yeah, that shit'll fuck you up.
Yeah, bro.
Hell
yeah. Yeah, I already know. Like, I be with my jit every day, you know what I'm saying? And I be like, damn, if I split up with my baby mom, you gonna have to do like some co-parenting type shit. Like, there's so much time you gonna be missing out your kid's life. Like, even if you try to be there as much as you can, it ain't the same thing. Like having a jit in the same house with you. You know what I'm saying?
But shit, you good. Shit, if y'all been good, you ain't even gotta think forward towards none of that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
It was just like I was younger, and I didn't think I was gonna make it to see tomorrow. So I'm like, shit, I'm finna, get my girl pregnant. I got her pregnant. Next thing I know, I'm having more kids and shit after that. But it was like, at that time, I'm like, shit, I ain't feel like I was finna live. I wanted to leave something behind, nigga. My homies was dying. We was like 16, 17. Niggas was going to jail, all type of shit. So it was like, nigga, I was in it deep. So I was like, nigga, you feel me? I'm trying to leave something behind. But
nah, for sure,
bro. Gratefully, a nigga still here now. So now it be different. Like I used to be having my son with me in the car. Nigga, I was getting shot at in some more shit. I'm talking about glass flying, all type of shit. This nigga in a motherfucking car seat, nigga. To now where I'm driving him, he in the, you know what I'm saying, the front seat with me. We going to his football practice shit. So it just be like different shit now. You feel me? Like a nigga done grew up for real. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you gotta put that shit behind you, bro. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Kids make you open your eyes to that type of shit. Yeah.
For sure, and that shit, it just don't be no other feeling. Just knowing he going, you gonna feel it when you start bringing your son to like soccer shit like that, baseball. Yeah. You gonna be like, yeah, this shit hard, and you see them out there just going off the shit you showed them and shit. You like, damn, nigga, that shit be like an ice cold feeling. Like you'll never feel nothing like that when your kid doing something you like had taught him. Like you feel me, like that shit. You know, that shit just hit different.
Yeah, I probably put my son up for his first sport. I probably put his at a box. Yeah, I want to see him. I want to see him with the gloves on for sure.
Yeah, you gonna put him straight in the head on.
Yeah. Right when he turned about like 6 or 7, man.
Yeah, have been there early.
His mama don't want me to, but I'm like, man, fuck that.
Yeah, that boxing a little heavy, man.
Yeah.
You might probably start him out with like some football, see if he can take that little, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what they be telling me, but it's like, man, I know them kids at that age, they ain't cracking like that. Not yet. Like, they ain't punching that hard. Like, football, they probably, I don't know. You think at that age, like 6, 7, they cracking for real football too? Like to where they like hurt each other for real?
It'd be flag football.
They don't take,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, flag football shit straight. I might put them in something like that for real. But.
Yeah, that should be like no contact. But you know the bags in like soccer, baseball, nigga, get your kid to learn that type of shit, you feel me? And you know that football and shit, that should be cool, but it's so oversaturated, you feel me? You got kids cold as hell, so you got to start your kid early as hell, you feel me?
Yeah, you got to bring that talent up out them early. Yeah. You got to see what they good at.
He still be damn near like a little nervous to get out on that field, so it'd be like, get your ass out there, like treat them little niggas, you feel me? Sure. Like get out there, you feel me?
Yeah, nah, for sure, yeah. Hey, but going back to how Boosie be coming up, man. Did you see when he came out at Kodak about doing that song with 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
You seen that shit?
Yeah.
What you thought about that shit? Like he was wilding for that shit, or like how you feel about that shit?
Shit, not really, cause it's like shit. He just did a song with Kodak, so it's just like them niggas probably had like a little personal relationship. So you know what I'm saying? That nigga be. Shit, Boosie don't fuck with the shit, so it's like, shit, he probably like, nigga.
You speaking his mind, how you feeling?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
And I mean, shit, that's how he feels, so shit.
Yeah.
But you know, Yak, I feel like, I fuck with Yak, but I feel like every now and then he go do some crazy shit, like.
Yeah.
It was like, cause I always fuck with the shit, then he did the shit with Nip Lady when he passed, like, he always do like some absurd shit. It'd be like, bro, why what the fuck? What you be on, you feel me? But you know, a lot of niggas shit, they be for they bag, so it's like shit. That's some shit you expect out of Kodak. You feel me? Like, and but I mean, shit. If a nigga feel like that's what they want to do, that ain't my business. You feel me? Handle your business. You feel me? Like,
But shit, you in his position. And 6ix9ine coming at you with an M. He talking about he got an M for you. What you gonna do? You gonna do the song?
Shit, I mean, shit, it really just depends, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, shit, it all depend with that, with that bag in your face, you might take it. Shit, we doing music, you feel me? So,
Hey, boy, fast, boy. Hey.
Shit, hell yeah, shit.
No, that shit was funny. He came, you heard his verse, Kodak's verse? He would type
I ain't even listen to this shit for real.
He would type like this and no type shit. It was funny as fuck though. He would type like this and 6ix9ine in that bitch.
Yeah.
Bro.
But it's still, why even do the song if you feel like you got to do that?
Yeah, type shit, you know what I'm saying?
You shouldn't even have did the song damn near. Cause
like you already at that level, bro. You already made it, bro. It's a million different ways you could get a bag, fam. It's a million different things you could do, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But like that wasn't like that's your only option type shit, like to make some money, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's a million other things you could have did for some money, but
yeah.
But I guess he feel like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? He's standing on that shit, so,
Yeah.
So you stay on, you feel me?
Hell yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But shit, that nigga 6ix9ine just like a puppet, so it's just like niggas falling for that trickery. I don't really do songs with niggas, period, so it'd be like, I probably wouldn't even do the shit for real, you feel me? Like,
nah, for sure.
I don't be, like, I gotta like really fuck with you, like type shit. Yeah, and like, even if your shit ain't gas, I still like, you my nigga, I'll fuck with it, you feel me? Cause I can relate to your shit, you feel me? Like,
I feel you on that shit, though. Yeah. But shit, I guess niggas feel like, man, that money, when that money come up, bro, it's like business is business.
Yeah.
How you say, like, leave the street, this ain't on no street shit, he on some industry shit with it, so he said, like fuck it type shit, but.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, though.
And I mean, I can guarantee that if he brought that back there, a lot of niggas, they gonna take the shit.
Yeah, they gonna take that shit,
They gonna take it, you feel me?
Yeah, they gonna take it, bro.
And they gonna have they own way they feel about it or whatever, but shit. I ain't clocking no nigga paper shit. Do what you do. Get your paper shit.
Cause shit, he ain't 6ix9ine ain't the only one either, bro. It's a lot of rappers untold, fam. It's a lot of rappers, bro.
The whole rap game, all that shit.
A lot of people still working with him too, you feel me?
Hell yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you be seeing that on old boy 1090J, be exposing the rappers and shit.
Hell yeah.
You seeing that shit. Yeah. Yeah, he be putting them out there and shit, bro.
Then they damn near done exposed him the other day. So
yeah, they tried to. See, like,
it be like, that shit be back and forth.
Hey,
like,
yeah. It's like, damn, boy, you be surprised, bro.
You
be surprised when I told on some shit before, bro.
The street shit played out, man.
Yeah. You don't never know. Yeah, you got on Gunna. They talking about Gunna fucking around and told on YSL and shit, but I don't know, cause Young Thug's daddy, I think it was his daddy, right, just came out and he said he fucked around and said Gunna ain't say nothing that's gonna hurt us on this case, so
yeah.
I don't even know what's up with Gunna. But shit, it's a lot of people ain't fucking with Gunna now, supposedly, like people done been unfollowing him off of Instagram and all type of shit, so
yeah.
Calling him a rat type of shit.
Once that word out and shit, like a lot of niggas don't be, you feel me, like trying to hear nothing after that, and then a lot of niggas be just trolls. A lot of niggas don't even be in the streets for them to even have no, you feel me? So it just be like,
yeah, bro.
Like, niggas gotta stay in their lane, man.
Yeah, niggas really don't be having no say so on some shit.
Hell yeah, and even if Thug was to get out and be like, oh, he ain't tell, like shit, everybody heard what he did in the court, so you feel me? Like that's what's real, like nigga, like. But you know, if Thug come home and be like, oh, that nigga ain't tell on me, niggas gonna be like, oh yeah, my bad, Gunna, all that whole ass shit. So it'd be like,
yeah. And Gunna big up there, bro. Gunna in his bag for sure. So
yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of niggas like, wish they would have kept good face with him.
Hell you know for sure. Like his main producer was like, I ain't fucking with him no more. So and this nigga just went crazy on the his new shit. So it's like, nigga shit selling, top stream and all type of shit. So I know his old motherfucking producer salty as hell.
Yeah, he played. Yeah. They fuck around on Young Thug, man. What they got Young Thug on? They got him like a whole list of shit, ain't it? Like a whole Rico racketeering, all type of shit.
Yeah, all type of crazy shit.
Like,
hell yeah.
That shit ain't, man. Shit.
Yeah. But that shit might still play out in the best form. Like by the time he finished fighting and shit, he probably get like 10 or something and come home. You feel me? Like I mean it's state, so I don't think that shit gonna max out.
Yeah. You know when they come for you like that, bro, they gonna throw every charge they got. You know what I'm saying? Like any little. So I feel like half of them shits ain't gonna stick for real, cause it's like damn, how much of this shit really gonna, you gonna be able to like stick on them for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause like
Yeah.
I feel like they just gonna any little thing they gonna try to throw a charge at them. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck it, let them deal with that shit in court. Like whoever was investigating them and shit like that. Like fuck it, like any little charge they could think of, fuck it, hit them with that shit, put that shit on the RICO. You know what I'm saying? You know how with the music they got like you can find y'all know DistroKid, right? You put your music on DistroKid, they distribute that bitch everywhere. They got shit like that with a podcast shit too. I forgot the name of the platform, but you fuck around and subscribe to them. They put your podcast on all platforms for you type shit. So that shit remind me of the music game for real, like for sure.
Cause you know you got the truckers, you got motherfuckers driving all day listening to some shit. They want to hear a motherfucker pop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially motherfuckers that they listen to their music or whatever the fuck, you know. So.
But nah, it's so many different shit going on, man. 2023, dog. Different ways to get this bag in, podcasting in, and music, all that shit going crazy, bro. You got on TikTok going crazy now, bro. New social media platform. Like that shit changed the game. Back before, like when it was just Instagram and Facebook, shit wasn't going viral like that, bro. Now you go on TikTok, have no followers, and you going viral. You know what I'm saying? You going VV, so.
He said you going VV, you
going VV. You know what I'm saying? So that shit changed the game. Then you got Instagram and Facebook. Now they gotta compete. You feel me with TikTok? So. Now they gotta like try to give people the same amount of exposure that TikTok giving people, cause if not, they ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, they ain't gonna be holding their own against TikTok. So all that shit just getting sweeter and sweeter, bro. All that social media shit, bro. It's like it's too much opportunity out there for real. Shit like free marketing, free promotion, all that shit.
Then you run them ads on that shit on your Instagram.
That shit go crazy.
That shit go crazy. That's how I do with my clothing, nigga. I'll run them ads on that bitch to the roof.
Yeah. What you do? Instagram ads?
Yeah, Instagram ads on. You'll post a picture of some shit.
Yeah, put some money on that bitch.
Like some little sets or some shit like that or whatever it be. You know, some hoodies or something. You'll run an ad off that picture. I'm talking about you'll have your link or your website on there, and that should be going crazy. I'm talking about all over the world type shit. You could put certain little spots in, you know what I'm saying, like places like you might just want it in motherfucking Atlanta or some shit like that, but you could just do it worldwide so it just run. Nigga, you gonna look up on your Shopify, you gonna see hella orders all over the place on that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's how you been doing your clothes and shit? Through Shopify? Since you started, you had it on Shopify?
No, I had it on GoDaddy at first, but that shit ain't hip like Shopify, like the new wave.
That shit new wave.
You feel me? For like the up and coming. Cause you could clock all your shit. Like GoDaddy.
E-com shit, right?
Yeah, the e-com shit. Like GoDaddy, that shit was like kind of old school type shit. Like they wasn't up on all the new shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit, and Shopify, you could damn near, you ain't even gotta have the merch on hand. You could damn near just be selling and like drop shipping the shit for real.
Yeah, drop shipping shit, I'm bagging that shit too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But with your store, with your clothes, you get more sales through, cause you got a physical store too, right? Like you run a location.
Yeah.
You get more sales through that, through the online.
That's why that's how I slowed the store down for real.
You still got it though? You still got it?
No.
Oh, you got out of there?
Yeah, I had got up out of there because it's like shit.
Paying the rent and all that shit.
You paying the rent.
Yeah.
Rich people in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Australia.
Then I was like next to I was in a janky ass spot. I was like right by like a tire spot. Nigga, they had like some jerk chicken or some shit next to me. Like it wasn't. I mean, if I would have stayed there, stayed there a little longer, it'd probably be straight. But at the time, nigga, COVID was hitting, all type of shit was going on. So it's like, nigga, I can't be paying rent, and this all my profit. You feel me? I got rent at the crib or whatever the fuck I got going on. You feel me? So it's like, you look up and you eating up all your profit, like, you feel me?
How much rent they had you paying at that joint?
Shit, it was just like $1,200 or some shit. It was light, but it was still like, nigga, with them clothes, you need a bag to have that shit coming in.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, e-commerce the wave, bro. For sure. That shit the wave. Reach the whole world on that shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like with podcasting shit and like, for example, any kind of media, podcasting, YouTube, music, all that shit. It's like you make one podcast, one song, or one piece of content. It's like the whole world see that bitch. Like you don't even gotta re-up for real, nothing like that. Cause like compared to like other businesses, like a physical product business, you gotta, like, for example, I'm sure how you get your clothes made. You gotta go through like overseas type shit. You got people making them over. Yeah, you feel me? You gotta deal with them, have them re-up. Every time you run out, you gotta restock.
Yeah.
And it's like with a media company, you just make one piece of content, fam. Like the whole world see that bitch for real. So it's like.
But you damn near gotta have that bitch coming in too though. You can't you can't just drop a P. You gotta have that niggas want to see that bitch. Like I might watch your shit today, but I wanna watch your shit again with some more. You feel? You gotta keep that bitch coming. Growing. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but you shit. The good thing about it though, you make one piece of content and that bitch out there forever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure,
you get paid out. You get paid off that bitch forever type shit. Like even starting off, you know what I'm saying? Like you might don't have your podcast with too many views at first, your first episode, but you fuck around, get big later, people gonna come back and watch your first one. You know what I'm saying? They gonna run the views up on the first one, so that first one probably bringing a bag in for you too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's too much opportunity out here, bro.
Yeah,
too much.
Sure.
I'm trying to see what 2024 bring, man, for sure. Yeah, dog. This year almost over with already, bro. September.
Yeah.
Shit, what we got? Fucking October left. October, November, December. That's it, man. That shit gonna fly. That's it. You gonna do any kind of like Christmas drop, anything for the clothes?
Yeah, I'll probably
shit
drop
like that, like
some shit.
seasonal shit.
Yeah, that's when it hit, like the hoodie weather and shit like that. That's when niggas eat that shit up for sure.
Yeah. So like planning for December, like when you get started like working for December type shit, like now type shit, you start like coming up with some shit and working on clothes and designs and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta be like a couple months ahead.
Yeah.
And then shit, you can always run your top sellers back again, but it's like niggas want that new shit, you feel me? So
Yeah. And who be designing your shit? You be designing your own shit?
Yeah, I be designing all that shit here.
Yeah, shit fly, man. Fuck with that shit.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, next time you come do this big, gotta come on with some dirty laundry.
For sure.
Yeah. I'll bring my fit out and shit. I got my shit in the closet still. Yeah. With the slides on and shit. Yeah. What's the most recent shit you done dropped? Like the newest clothes and shit, like newest shit you done came out with?
The newest shit I probably had dropped was really like the coats and shit.
Yeah.
I had did the puffers and shit.
Yeah.
I ain't really dropped shit all this summer for real.
Yeah.
Like nigga been so caught up doing a hella other little shit, so it's like I'm gonna get back to that. You know what I'm saying? When the time right, probably like later this year, Christmas and shit like that. And, drop some heat on them.
Yeah. People gonna need something. Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
You already talk about up and coming projects?
As to like what pertaining to what, like
what he got coming up next?
Like music and shit? Yeah, we talked some of that earlier, right? What we saying? Nah, you good, man. You good. Yeah, we about.
I mean, shit, I don't think we touched on a new one though. We could probably touch on that and just us, cause he can't move from Minnesota too.
You from Minnesota too? That's
from the same hood up there. You feel me? So we could probably touch on that, like moving down here and shit.
Yeah.
And then close out from there.
Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. What you got coming? What you want?
Shit, I got 2 projects finna drop and shit like that, you feel me? I got one with my brothers and shit. They call Feed the Shooters and shit. You feel me? Got like all my peoples on that bitch, everybody, you feel me? That bitch done. It just needs some mixing and mastering and shit like that. Then I got a solo project called Big, you know what I'm saying? That bitch finna drop too. Probably like a little bit after that.
Yeah. You still fucking with the same engineer that we used to go to?
Yep. Skyler, I'll be fucking with him.
Shouts out to that boy, man.
Yeah.
That boy, he done went up in pricing still. He still charging the same.
I mean, shit, everything done went up.
Everything went up. That's why I saying he had it on.
Look, shit, whatever you go buy, I might have buy a gallon of milk and notice, damn, that bitch ain't $4-5 no more. That bitch $7-8 or whatever's going on. Everything up now.
No cap, man.
Shit, I hope he would. Shit, got to.
Cap. Yeah, you got to, bro.
And shit, he one of the dopest out here for sure.
Nah, he hard, fam. Yeah. Skyler hard, fam. Yeah. He got something going with that engineering shit, fam.
Yeah.
But he need to fuck around and open like 10 studios, bro. Yeah. Putting it to work for him and shit.
You know, Brody done just moved down here a little bit ago, so he be fucking with the shit too though. Like he dope with that shit.
Yeah. You got a studio where you at? Like
down in Miami.
I got a couple,
but like around here, it's just like building. You know, being around in the neighborhood. I really like freelance engineers, so I can go into any studio, man. You feel me? Like, so.
Yeah. That's what's up. What you be on? What's your rates? What's your rates be like? How much you be charging for the hour and shit?
I don't really discuss that.
You don't leave it.
Sometimes it may be like I may just, you feel me? But business is business.
It depends who you working with.
Yeah,
shit,
it depends on like.
Nah, I feel you.
Like, but I'm willing to work with everybody. Yeah. You know. Not everybody, but everybody. Not everybody.
All money ain't good money.
All money ain't good money, but I'm willing to work with everybody. But you know, what? All money ain't good money. You
ain't lying, boy.
Damn, I can't even say come with the check. Nah.
Shit, nah.
Yeah,
but shit be working sometimes.
Man, but what I will say is, it will be like the best work. You feel me?
Yeah.
All my clients say that, you know, like, oh, Kevin, like people just always want to be like, hey, I'm gonna have you do it. I'm gonna have you. What's that called?
So you be mobile with it? Like you pull up on people?
Yeah, I pull up on people and I engineer. Man, I've been doing that for years. Like even cause like I've been doing this since I was like 17.
Yeah.
Like, engineering, but just crazy like, and just now it's like, you know, a lot of stuff pay off, bro. So
like
still climbing and building.
Like fool, like at that top level, like, you know what I'm saying, of his work, and you know what I'm saying, of his artistry and shit. Now you could just tell the difference of what we, you know what I'm saying, like really came from and shit like that. But just like the wave he be on, like bro need to be rocking with somebody that's serious about that shit for real. You feel me? Like that type of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. That's what's up.
That's why I be like, not to say like I work with everybody. It's just like really that's what I be on. I work with people that's serious, bro. That's the only way you gonna keep elevating. Like and be in them rooms and be.
You ever fuck with somebody like for the free, just like off the face, cause you got so much faith for somebody, man.
A lot of times
you feel like, man, I just got I believe in you, cuz like, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna just do this for you, like.
I've done that so many times, and you wanna know what? Every time that I did that, I can name a few people that got on already.
Yeah.
I can name a few people that got on already.
Yeah.
And never gave me $1. You see what I'm saying? Or got on and fell off.
Yeah.
And now they see me now, and then they be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. DM or make
trying to fuck with shit. It's like,
niggas on blew through their money. It's gone. They done had the label deal. It's been years now, and now they ain't doing shit musically. So now it's like you either want it then or you want longevity. I feel like I've had like super longevity. And now stepping into being like not even saying a producer or engineer or even songwriter. It's like I want to be a mogul. Like that's what I'm on. Like so, I do have a ear for like good talent. I can predict this shit. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I know what sounds good.
For sure. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Showing face for sure, man. Let the people know, man, where to find y'all at on social media and all that, man. My boy right here. What's your socials, though?
Instagram, Kevin777.
All right, Kevin777. Follow my boy, man.
That's KEVEN.
Yeah.
TRIPLE.
Okay.
SEVEN.
Break that right down, huh?
Yeah. And some people like they spell out the I's.
And then my dog right here.
Pay Major. Pay Major on everything, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, Pay Major, stay Major.
Yeah,
you know how
you already
we
know.
coming, man. 1000 shit, man. We'll be back for sure.